Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
Now let's end our segment tonight with this, talking about spending in our country. I think Drudge had something of the effect on the top link. You know, Republicans let us down. Because yes, you see the Republicans, they're all huffing and puffing, and we're going to do this and knock the Democrats' house down, not getting caught in the left-right paradigm, but that's largely what it is. So let's take a look at the spending bill and see what you're going to have to look forward to in the very near future. We'll start at the tip top with abortion. The bill once again bans using federal funding to perform most abortions. That's good news to me. The Affordable Care Act. The law is still funded, but there's no new money for it. There's also no new ACA-related funding for the two agencies most responsible for implementing the law. So you have many Republicans saying that we're going to come out here and we're not going to let this Obamacare and all this stuff slow us down. Yeah, that's not really what happened when it came down to the brass tacks. Let's scroll down a little bit, look at Ebola. Roughly $5.4 billion is provided across several agencies to combat the spread of the disease in the United States and around the world. Jump down to Guantanamo Bay. Once again, the Obama administration is banned from transferring terrorism detainees to the United States from the U.S. military facility in Cuba. And it was my understanding that the Obama administration was going to shut down Guantanamo Bay. And we're how many years later, Guantanamo Bay is still up and jumping like a club. But yeah, it's still open for business. And I believe Obama said he was going to shut it down before he was actually elected president. Let's look at immigration. There's $948 million for the Department of Health and Human Services Unaccompanied Children Program, a $80 million increase. Good job, Republicans. The department also gets $14 million to help school districts absorbing new immigrant students. And as I always say, I have no issue with people who want to come here through the legal, lawful way, they get naturalized, whatever else. But when you have mass amounts of people go into a town, into a community such as McAllen, Texas, that we reported on earlier this year, and it's draining the local funding, it's, you know, overtime, all these other things. And then they say that in the event of some type of emergency, a hurricane, whatever, flood, they're going to evacuate the illegals first, the illegal immigrants. Then you say, well, these guys are staying in temporary housing like shelters and tents and so forth. True. But what about people who have low-income housing, people who live in trailer parks, or the homeless guy who lives on the park bench? Who's going to go save that guy? I care just as much about that guy as I do about somebody who came from Guatemala. Let's talk about the IRS. One of the GOP's favorite targets will see its budget slashed by $345 million. And I don't know why they put the GOP's favorite target. I don't think anybody really enjoys paying their taxes, but I guess they just did that to try to make some type of point. Israel, there's $3.1 billion in total aid for the country. Defense aid totals $619 million. Let's move now to marijuana. The District of Columbia will be prohibited from legalizing marijuana for much of the coming year. So, Marcos, our Infowars Nightly News director, what do you think about this marijuana measure?
I just wanted to say that these guys, your elected representatives, are now deciding that the vote that the people push through at a 2-to-1 margin isn't what is good for them, so they're just going to not let them have it. Even though the people spoke out and said they want it, they're not going to let them have it.
Well, Marcos, they don't exactly work for us. They work for the big banks. They work for interest and special support groups. And we'll end tonight with this. There's several things in this 16-page list. You can go see the full thing for yourself. We'll go all the way down to whistleblowers. The bill includes language ensuring that government contractors are not barred from reporting allegations of waste, fraud, or abuse if they sign a confidentiality agreement.
Jakari, there's one in this article that I'd like to talk about here real quick.
Okay.
The Yucca Mountain facility actually has a lot to do with, guess who's making it not happen? Why, it's Senator Harry M. Reid.
Oh, Harry Reid, yeah.
Oh, Harry Reid doesn't want nuclear waste in Nevada because that would make the site of Nevada useless.
Oh, Harry Reid.
Can't sell that land if it's got nuclear waste on it, right?
Yeah, because we all know Harry Reid and his various dealings with foreign entities, to put it mildly. And people say, well, those deals didn't go through. That didn't stop him from trying. So, yes, that's very interesting, Joe. Thank you for bringing that up.
I really want you to read. I want you to read what it says there.
There's no new money for the site, but current money, it must be spent in pursuant to a recent court decision. Republicans say that the bill continues to leave open the possibility that the site could be used someday to store nuclear waste, but that won't happen as long as Senate Majority Leader Harry M. Reid is around. So yes, very much interesting indeed, because of course Harry Reid involved with the BLM and the whole Bundy Ranch situation, and they said the Bundys are a scourge to society, they're welfare queens because they have their cattle grazing on land, and they say the cattle is detrimental to the tortoise population. But it's my understanding that the BLM is being a little detrimental to the wildlife population because they're out there killing the cattle, slaughtering them, and they don't even, kill them and cook them or sell them or anything. They just throw them in a ditch. And then the tortoises, my understanding, were actually eating the cow droppings. So they were helping in their own particular way.
2015 is almost here, and with it comes those New Year's resolutions to finally transform your body the way you want it. There's a reason over 88% of New Year's resolutions fail. Make this year different by equipping yourself with Oxy Powder, the next level in cleansing the body naturally. Using super oxygenation, Oxy Powder, available through InfoWarsLife.com, gently cleanses the body while you sleep with easy capsules. Tens of thousands of individuals have used Oxy Powder to cleanse their bodies and aid in their transformations. Even InfoWars Nightly News Director Rob Dew has been using Oxy Powder with incredible success.
Took it that first day, then I took it for 6 more days after that. 12 pounds melted off in about a week. I'd say a week, 7 days.
2015 can be different. Diet and exercise are important, but a lot of us have already tried that. Oxy Powder flushes it out. Secure your Oxy Powder at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139.